Hey guys, welcome back to another week of I guess not crochet. I mean, we are crocheting. I mean, I am crocheting. But this week I'm gonna have a market, so this is gonna be a market vlog. I'm Jessie, also known as Sandwich Stitches, and I'm gonna be selling at a honestly, I don't really know too much about this market. It was recommended to me by a friend, so I'm just gonna go for it and try it out. It's called Vancouver Pop-Ups, and it's happening this Sunday. Today is Monday, so it's happening in less than a week, and we're gonna prep for it. I guess I'm gonna prep for it, but you guys can watch me. Anyways, first off, we got. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying we. I got some Michael's haul. So let me show you guys. First off, very boring 69-cent felt. And then I got these star beads that I use to make my Silk Sprite keychains with. And then, okay, these two are kind of more exciting. So I went to Michael's today. I called them at like 2 or something, and I was like, do you guys have the Sweet Snuggles light in black? And because if you guys buy from Michael's, you guys know that there hasn't been any like updates on the website about Sweet Snuggles Light or Chenille Home Slim, so I can't check the inventory, so I had to call them. And last week they didn't have any black, and they said they get update shipments or new shipments like every end of the week. So today's Monday, so I called and they said they had one left. So I was like, okay, great. I was heating up lunch, so I ate my lunch and then I drove over, and in that I guess 1 hour span, they sold out. There was no more black. So I was like, dang it, I didn't want to go there for nothing. So I was shopping around, and I ended up buying this yarn. I've never seen it before. I don't know if it's new. It's the Lion brand, and I think right now one of their lines, Feels Like Bliss, is super popular because of the ferret crochet. But this one is called Feels Like a Dream, and it does feel very soft, and if you can see, it's like fuzzier and it doesn't feel as like smooth. One of my problems with Feels Like Bliss personally is that it's a bit too slippery, so that when I crochet, it's, I don't know, I don't know if it's, I'm just bad at it. I'm like struggling to like put the hook into the stitches, you know. But this one, it doesn't feel as slippery. It feels very soft. So I was deciding which color to get, and I decided to get this beige-ish color to either make a ferret and see how it compares to the Feels Like Bliss. But I don't have any Feels Like Bliss ferrets on me, so I would need to make another one, or I'll just like, I don't know, maybe compare a video of it. Or I can make, I don't know. I was thinking maybe I'll make some like Easter bunnies or something with this. Feels very, very soft. Ooh, could I make a Labubu with this? I don't know, but I'm excited to try out this yarn. Might not be the best thing to try out in the week before my market, but I feel like I have decent stock for my market. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna do a mock table setup maybe tomorrow and see where my stock is at and how much of the table I filled up and stuff. And then second, I've been looking into a silhouette cameo 4 to cut both felt shapes, I guess, and also like stickers. So my friend is kindly selling me hers, but she's never cut felt with it. So I went out and grabbed this silhouette cameo 4 rotary blade, which according to the internet is what is used to cut felt. And what was very good about this is that on the website it said it was $34.99. I went in store and it was hanging under a sign that said $18.99, and it wasn't like it was like placed in like some random items price tag. The price tag literally said cameo 4 like rotary blade. But it was weird because right next to it also was selling a rotary blade, but the package didn't say cameo 4. So I was like, okay, this is the one I'm getting. It says cameo 4. So I grabbed it and then I went to checkout, and then when I rang it, it said $34.99, which was the price on the website. So I asked the store employee, I was like, it was hanging under the like the $18.99 sign, and then they went to check, and yeah, like when they scanned the price tag, it says $34.99, but on the physical tag it said $18.99. So they honored the price. So I got this bad boy for $18.99. I'm so happy. Yeah, I basically saved like $14 or something. $15. That's good. That's good. Yeah, girl math. I'm up today. Well, I guess I bought this yarn, so maybe not. But yeah. Anyways, I was making some chickens. I put most of them away. This is a blue chicken. That's a work in progress. Oh my gosh. Can't ever remember what's work in progress? Yes, that sounds correct. Work in progress. So I'm gonna make a few more blue chickens, and then I'm gonna maybe try to do something with this yarn. We'll see. I'm excited. It does feel very soft, and they had it was like in a corner where so this feels like a dream. There was another one where it was like it said something about fleece, and it was like also this like Lions brand, like similar packaging, but the yarn felt curlier. I didn't buy it, but it was very cool. Very cool to see. Yeah. If only Michaels can update their Sweet Snuggle light on their website, please. Hey guys, it's 3 a.m. same day. Look at my cat. Hi, Mushi. Anyways, I told myself I would not stay up late tonight, but I got caught up working on this. So here is some market prep that I've done. So I already made a bunch of chickens yesterday and like a week before, so I'm just making around 4 to 5 of each chicken, the big ones. So this is my 4 blue chickens. I already made a couple brown chickens. I put them away already, but this is one of them. And then I made a bunch of chicken keychains, and for the first time I'm trying to add blush because the cheeks felt a little empty. I don't know, do you guys think the blush looks good? I have had some people, if the blush is not crazy obvious, I've had some people think that it's like a blemish and they would try to wipe it off, and I'm like, ooh. Especially I think I've had it on like the my Remy plush, which uses the same blue yarn. So I don't know, maybe the blush doesn't look good on the blue, but maybe it looks better on the other ones. I don't know. And then oops, this is my froggy hat for my little Smeesky. It's I can't do it with one hand, but it's supposed to sit on top. And then I was working on my pumpkin cat hat. I realized maybe I should embroider like whiskers. I don't know. Well, I'm literally gonna send the patterns out tomorrow morning, or I guess when I wake up. Hopefully not too late. I was low-key realizing that I was like struggling with embroidering their mouth, so maybe I should write better instructions in the patterns, because I think right now all it has is embroider a W. But maybe I'll take a better picture and put that in the pattern. Yeah, I made this hat specifically around Halloween time. Actually, this pattern was made around Halloween time, so that's why there's a pumpkin hat, even though it's like spring right now. Yeah, that's the update. Gonna go to bed now. Good night. Guys, today we're gonna be doing my mock table setup. This is my table that I will fold out. It's not quite 6 feet, but it will do the job. And this is just 2 boxes full of, I don't know, my stuff, like signs, display stuff, whatever. And then these are my 3 bags of plushies. Loki thought I had more stuff, but maybe not. I guess we'll see. I brought out all the plushies, so this is what I'm working with so far. So I got 1 ferret left over from last year. That I just like kind of like stopped selling because it's kind of like hard to display. Like I kind of want to like hang them somewhere. I don't know. I just because people are always picking it up so like delicately, but like I want them to like you know. I don't know. And then we got 6 Perries, and so a few weeks ago, I got a Smeesky order from Etsy when I came back from my Japan trip, and I was like, I thought I had a bunch of Smeeskys left over from my last market, and I couldn't find any of them, so I made a new one, and I found them. They were at the bottom of one of my bags, so I got 2, 4, 6, 8 Smeeskys, and this one tiny guy. And then like six hats, six frog hats, two bunny hats that high-key doesn't even look like a bunny, two pumpkin frog, I mean not frog, cat hats, and the wizard hat, and then one of my little blind boxes. Ooh, you know, maybe I shouldn't have wrote the price on here. Well, too late. And then my one ghetto cat. I've been thinking about making more of these guys. It's just the shape is really, the details of the felt is really annoying to cut. Because I had like a matching Gojo one, but the Gojo one, the sunglasses are like super annoying, so I haven't made any more. And then we got 4 white chicken keychains, 3 black, 2 blue, 3 brown, and we got 4 blue, 5 brown, 5 white, and 4 black, and then 3 stingrays. These are also from my last market. I thought I like completely sold out, but I found them like shoved in my closet somewhere, so I was like, oh, I could have sold them. And then this is my failed attempt at a Gengar and a Snorlax, also leftovers from the last market. This guy is also a leftover Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. I've sold all the other pals, his friends, and he's the only one left. Not too sure if I want to continue it. I feel like it's a very much a hit or miss. Usually a miss. I don't know, because the first time I ever sold these guys, like the Winnie sold pretty fast, and then the Piglet and the Eeyore and the Tigger took a little bit. And they also just take a while to make, so I don't know if like I have to like I'm charging them like I don't know like $27 or $30 for these guys, and I feel like people just don't want to spend that much money on them. So yeah, and then we got my cats, 3 gray, 2 black, 2 white, and 1 calico, 1 orange. As you can see, there's a lot of like same items, not like a crazy amount of variety. Kind of just what I've been crocheting, and this is like something I made like a while back. It's double-stranded what's the faux fur yarn. Oh my god, this like destroyed my wrist to make. And the original pattern is like this small, but I saw them do it with like fuzzy yarn and it looked so cute, so I tried to do it too. This was I think with like an 8 or 9 millimeter hook, and it's like quite heavy. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'll get that later. And then this is my big cinema roll, very floppy head. Maybe if I make another one, I'll like shove like a piece of what's it called, the foam sphere, that's the things people, oh, pool noodles, yeah, a pool noodle or something inside or something. The head is very floppy. I'm gonna take a picture of it with the hood down and like put up a sign for it, because like I think no one ever knows. And I did write a sign that said removable hood, but people thought it said removable head, and people were like, oh my god, removable head, but no, the head is very much attached. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this is the thing, and I'm gonna do a magic transition to the table setup. Alright guys, here is the mock table setup. So it actually took a little bit. I was like, oh, I've done this setup like a bajillion times. I ended up changing like half of the stuff. I've never done this setup before actually. So good thing I'm doing a mock table setup. Anyways, here's all my bajillion chickens. I'm sticking this Silly Valley sign here. I actually don't have anything but chickens. So not really relevant, but I'm just gonna keep the sign because I put a lot of effort into making this sign. So here's all my chickens, and then my cinema roll. I'm gonna have a sign over here or something for the removable hood. And then I usually put this like up high, but then I found that people have like trouble scanning it because it's so like far away. So I'm trying to maybe put it lower, and it does look like there's like no space for my head, but this table is actually like maybe 4.5 feet or something. So on the actual setup, everything's gonna be shoved over. So there should be this gap, this wider gap here for me to talk to people. And then here's all my Smeeskies. I need to make a sign about like the hats and stuff, and then my Perries, and then some leftover Pokemon stuff. This is my leftover stuff. I might make a few more Charmanders and Pikachus. Oh, mainly Pikachus, I guess. The Pikachus are really popular, but I don't feel too pressured to make it for this event, this upcoming one, because I don't know if this is the right target audience for it. But yeah, and then my stingrays and like just leftover stock. I might print out a new sign for this. I just want to get rid of this, to be honest. And then I can move on with my stuff. And then I might make a custom sign for the Labubu. I'm thinking about like making more, but also doing like custom commissions for it. If anyone's interested, I might make a sign that says like the price and then like custom commission, whatever, blah blah blah. So I'm not gonna sell them there because I don't think I'm gonna make another one in time. But if anyone's interested, I just want to show that I can make one, you know. And then my cat, and then so I think in the final setup all of this will be shelved over, so the cats won't be blocking this, and it'll just have like empty space in front. Maybe I'll put something else in front, I don't know. But yeah, I'm hanging this here. This is not $15. This guy I was selling him for I think $45, and it sold really well around Christmas time, November-ish. So I'm gonna, if it doesn't sell, I'm just gonna keep them for the Christmas times. And then I accidentally put this sticker thing back, up sideways, but it's gonna be like this. And then my charms, and then my prints, and yeah. So like normally I will put this like up here, so people can see from far away. Maybe I'll still do that, or I don't know, because I had another sign. Oh, I had this sign. Maybe I could put this up here. Just something for an eye catcher, you know? Yeah, maybe I'll put this guy up here. Thoughts? Yeah. Or maybe I'll put this. Or maybe, wait, should I put this here? No, maybe I'll put this guy up here. Giant cat. Anyways, yeah, this is the mock table setup, and yeah, I'm gonna have like the self-serve stickers here, and these Oopsie mystery bags I sold. They're kind of just like, if I have table space, I'll put it out. If I don't, I just won't put it out. They've been selling okay, not too bad, so I will put some more out. This is my last one that I've made, but I have more B-grade stuff, so I'm gonna make more mystery bags. Yeah. Thoughts? Oh, I will say I want to, so in terms of stuff, inventory for this one market, I feel like I have enough. For the next market, I don't know if I'll have enough for that, so I'm just gonna continue prepping, and whatever is left over will carry over. I do want to make like a little Easter basket, and put some like fake grass and put some crochet catnip egg, so it should be very simple, like it's just an oval pretty much, and I'll just stuff it with catnip, and I'll probably put it, I don't know, maybe somewhere here near the cat, you know? It's fitting. Anyways, yeah, it's the setup. Guys, I just packed a bunch of Oopsie mystery bags. I think I have 2, 4, 6, 8 here. I still have more like B-grade stuff. So this sign is actually not fully accurate, but in, I guess, a good way, because I actually shove way more stickers in each bag than is on the sign, because I just have a lot of B-grades, and especially the non-waterproof stickers, I kind of stopped selling them like normally because they just don't really move that fast, like in terms of sales. So I put like, each one has like maybe 3 to 4 not waterproof stickers. Yeah, so these are mystery bags. I'm gonna have them at my events. They're okay, like they're just stuff that like I personally am kind of like about, but I feel like it, like people love a good discount and people love the gacha, and personally I would also buy people's B grades. So yeah, hopefully some people will enjoy what they get in here. And I also accidentally printed out a bunch of, so these bags, they're like a little bigger than 5x7, I think. And then my label is 4x6, and then I folded it and then I seal it with the label, so it looks kind of nice, right? And this is just printed on my thermal label printer, so no ink, And the paper, the label is like super duper cheap. I bought like a box of 500 for like, I don't even know, I want to say $15-$25, something like that. And I accidentally printed a bunch of them sideways, so I'm gonna figure out if I can repurpose these somehow. Hey guys, it's Wednesday 4 p.m. and I got a little update. So last night I was making a bunch of these Easter eggs. I put them in here so my cat doesn't get to it and doesn't smell it. He was going kind of crazy when I was stuffing these. And then I went to Dollarama just now and I picked up these Easter baskets to display them. So I think it comes with 2 because it was taped together. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Wait, I can't get rid of it. Wait. Oh my god, it's taped on another side too. This is embarrassing. Let me get a scissor. Okay. Oh, so it's the same design, blue and pink. Obviously, I'm gonna use the pink one for my pink table. And then I was debating getting like tissue paper, but they didn't have green tissue paper. Well, I guess so. I bought this shredded paper that's glass-esque. How do I open this? My cat's here. He's gonna. Okay. You can see him right here. Oh. Okay. Because this basket is so deep, and I only have this many eggs. I'm gonna fill it to maybe like 75%. Oh my gosh. They're all stuck together. Oh, it's kind of dusty. Ugh. Oh god, why is it so dusty? Wait a second, that's suspicious. My cat's here. Mushy! No, stop it. Hi baby. Hi baby. You smell some dusty paper? Okay, so I stuffed it like quite full actually. So I'm gonna put these eggs on. Ooh, I'm gonna make a sign for them. I'm gonna sell them for either $7 or $8 each. They take me around 10 minutes to make. Look at it here. Look at it. Mushy. Ooh, wait, let me flip the camera. This is what it looks like. Oh my god, hey Mushy, this is not for you. So it looks like, ooh, pretty good. You can't really see the grass, although I guess eventually, hopefully, if it sells, people will be able to see the grass underneath. Well, it just makes it good for like putting the products up instead of being so deep in the basket. So yeah, and it'll sit on my table. Oops, with my egg basket. Oh, this is what I was putting you guys on to elevate. Notice that I film my camera angles really low because I just don't have anything to prop the camera up on. So you guys are on my box of tissues. Anyways, I made, I think, how many is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11. I was just kind of going at it yesterday night, like making these. But I figured I shouldn't make too much because I feel like if it doesn't sell at my next event, sell out at my next event, I might be able to sell it at my next event. But then after that, I feel like Easter and spring theme stuff is kind of gone because it'll be May because it's April right now, right? Yes, and yeah, so I feel like these would have been good for like maybe a March / like April market, but I don't know. May seems, at least to me, a bit too far into almost summer for spring themed stuff to sell too well, but maybe they'll prove me wrong. I don't know. I don't really have a market in May, so I guess I will have to sell this in like maybe June if I get into a market in June, which is definitely too late for spring items. But we'll see, because I've sold catnip in like little sushi, and those sold pretty well, but I feel like sushi is just such a fun little thing, you know, but this is kind of just like eggs. So I'm not a big Easter person personally, but maybe someone out there will be. So yeah, anyways, I've been debating between crocheting rats, because not really spring theme. I don't actually have too many spring theme stuff besides these eggs. I was debating making maybe one bunny today, but like the bunny pattern is takes me a while, so it would definitely be like a one-off, and I'm trying to think if I have room to even display the bunny, whereas the rats, they sell well like kind of at any event, and like they're like smaller, so I'm pretty sure I can just put them somewhere on my table, easy peasy, whereas the bunny, I will probably need to like elevate it in the back somewhere. So not too sure if I'm gonna get to the bunny, but if you guys, I don't know if anyone has seen on Instagram, there's this orange fish in my feed called Steve-la, or yeah, Steve, I don't know, but the song is really catchy, and I've been wanting to crochet Steve, so I'm debating whether I should crochet him over prepping for my market, because I want to make an Insta reel for him, and I want him in my hands. Because the song is so catchy. He's such a silly little guy. Anyways, yeah. I'll think about it. I'll let you guys know what I end up doing. Guess what I ended up making? It's a La Paswan Steve. Look at him. Mushy, look at him. He doesn't care. He's going to eat dinner. But I just wanted to say, I spent so long filming and editing this reel for him, because I'm basically trying to recreate the original reel, but like with the crochet version. And I don't have any 2D animation softwares anymore because they all expired, or I don't have the license. So I'm animating the text. So I edited it in CapCut, but I animated the text in Photoshop, and I hate this. Because there's no really like frames. It's like every new drawing is a new layer, and it's disgusting. I hate it. But I'm gonna insert my reel here, so look at it, because I spent so long editing it.
Steve, le poisson Steve, il est orange, il a des bras et des jambes, le poisson Steve.
Guys, it's currently Saturday night, so tomorrow's my market. Here is what I've been doing. So here are all the rats I've made shoved under my little IKEA thingamajiggy. I made these 3 opossums tonight, but over the last few days, I didn't crochet that much yesterday because my arm was feeling kind of funny, so I took a break. But I have 4 white rats, 3 gray ones, and then 4 Remy's. 3 of them don't have the chef hat. I might add them tomorrow. I'll put them out for now. I might add them tomorrow. And then while I was crocheting these rats, I was like, I suddenly had a sticker idea, so I drew it. This is Remy. This is Remy, my rat. It says, "Let me cook." That's him. This is a sticker idea. I've been thinking I might try to do more stickers that are on theme with my crochet items, like my Smeeskies. I might make a few Smeeski stickers, maybe at least one, just because I feel like, you know, like if someone is buying my Smeeski crochet, then I assume that they like Smeeskies, or like is buying it for someone that likes Smeeski. So if I sell a Smeeski sticker, maybe they'll buy it with their Smeeski crochet, you know. That's the idea. So there's that. Yeah, it's like 12 something, and I need to wake up at like 8:40, 8:30 to go to my market tomorrow. So I should head to bed. I kind of want to crochet one more thing, but I know I shouldn't, otherwise it's gonna take me until 1, and that's way too late. So I'm gonna go to bed right now. Oh wait, that's my YouTube ending. I'm not gonna do that. Good night. Hey guys, we are at the market, all set up. It's like 10:48 or something, and this is the setup. Wait, let me do a slower pan. I got my chicken keychains. Oh, my phone froze. My chicken keychains, chicken Smeeskies, the Perry's. Oh, wait, where's my signs for these? I'll find them. And then some cats, some rats, and I put out some stuff. I completely forgot to bring all my stickers. I wrote a sign that says sold out because I don't have any stickers on me, which is super awkward, but it is what it is. And then my print, and then my cat sign, and yeah. And this is the haul. If you've seen my other vlogs, it's in the same location as my previous markets, which makes me feel like it's not gonna do well, but hopefully it proves me wrong and I make some money today. Woohoo! Hey guys, little check-in. It's like 11:40. As you can see, the door is like over there, so I'm like all the way in the back of this room, and it's been pretty slow. I have made one sale. Hello. I have made one sale. I saw the wrap, but only because this lady's dog like grabbed it off the table and wouldn't let go, so it was just like in the mouth, and the lady was like, okay, I'll buy it, because her dog took it, and so she just asked me like what was in it, and like besides the safety eyes, it's just stuffing, so she's like, okay, I think she's just gonna give it to her dog as a toy. So there's that. That's the first. But that was my one and only sale today, and I hopefully will pick up later. But yeah, it's been pretty dead. Hey guys, it's 1:30, so there's an hour and a half of the market left. So update, going quite slow still. I made 4 sales total, but so it was like, I think I made like, for the first 2 hours I made like 1 sale each hour, and then there was like no sale for like an hour and a half or whatever, and then I suddenly got 2 back-to-back sales. One person bought the ferret for $40, so thank you, oh my gosh, and then someone else bought a wrap. So yeah, I checked, I paid $150 for this table, so I'm nowhere near making this back. I mean, I'm like halfway there, so it is what it is. This market ends in an hour and a half. It'd be like that. Oh yeah, you know how I didn't bring any stickers? I forgot. Someone asked if they could buy one of my stickers, and I said no. They're all sold out, and they're like, oh, okay. And then they walked away, and then right after they walked away, I realized that, oh wait, I could have given them the display sticker and sold them the display sticker, but I didn't want to like run after them, so I was like, oh, okay, maybe if they come back, I'll like tell them, but they didn't. They didn't come back. Alright guys, we're back from the market. It's actually been 3 days. I've been putting off this video. I mean this results part, because honestly not much happened. But I just want to tell you guys that it finally happened. I did not break even, which is a first for me in the 1 year that I've been selling on markets and stuff. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised it hasn't happened sooner. I felt like some of my markets were really close, but I always managed to break even. So, oh, there's this cat hair here. I don't know where my cat went. I'm also like, I have you guys on my tripod for once. That's why the angle is not like up from my chin. Wait, now I can't see my computer. Hold on, I did not think this through. Okay, anyways, so I literally don't remember when I updated you guys, but the TLDR is that the market was super slow throughout, and I know my friend, I had a friend there that was also selling crochet, and I know she broke even, which I'm really happy for, but I felt like in general, I talked to another artist that I happened to meet randomly, like in another store, the next day, and yeah, like we're all struggling. So basically, I made $128, and the market costed $150. So I'm down like what, $22, and this isn't including like, you know, like transportation and like lunch money, blah 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 blah. Well, actually my boyfriend got me lunch, so I'm very thankful. But it would have been more money. But yeah, I think, I don't know, cause my friend. So this market was recommended to me by the friend that was tabling there, and I'm not outing her or anything, like I don't blame her at all, cause she was saying that like this time was like super duper weirdly slow, and I don't really know if it was the weather, the season, or like I don't know if there's another event happening, but it was like just slow like all around. Just there was low foot traffic and super low sales. I've tabled at this location before with another organizer, and the foot traffic is like way higher, but the sales are like only a bit better, but like enough that I was able to break even and profit just a little bit. So this one, it had low foot traffic and very low sales. So I can go over a breakdown, but honestly, I made 5 sales that day, so I can just go over it super quick. I sold one Perry. The guy gave me $20 cash for an $18 Perry, and he told me to keep the change, so I'm super glad. Thank you so much. And then I sold one rat to this lady whose dog like yoinked it off my table. Yeah, it was a first. I was quite surprised. I was like, oh my god, I don't know what's happening, and it was like my first sale, and I just set up, so I didn't have like my like Square reader like on or anything, but it turned out okay. And she bought the rat, and she just asked me like, oh, like she just needs to take out the safety eyes, right, for her dog to make it like safe for her dog. I was like, yeah. So I guess the dog got a new toy that day. And then one other person bought a white rat according to my spreadsheet. I don't actually remember. And then I sold my ferret. Super grateful. It was like $40. So that sale was quite on the higher end, even though like it's like above my average sale amount. So thank you so much. Oh my god, the girl like walked by my table like maybe like 4 or 5 times, but she never like stood like still at my table. She just like, it felt like she was making laps like around and around. So I was like quite surprised when she came up to me and wanted the ferret, because it never felt like she was considering my stuff. So I'm so happy. I was like, oh my god. It basically averaged out that I was making like 1 sale an hour. And then I sold 2 tiny chickens keychains and 1 catnip. Sorry, I just forgot. I forgot to say the prices because I just made so little sales, but I'll have them on the screen as I say it. And yeah, that added up to $128. And then minus Square fees, which I forgot to add to my spreadsheet, so I don't know how much it was, but maybe like $1 or $2. So yeah, that's it. I definitely feel like I wanted to give this market a shot, and I gave it a shot. So I think in the future I wouldn't be opposed. I know, I feel like maybe I should be learning my lesson, but every time I see a new market that people say is good, I'm like, well, I gotta give it at least 1 shot, right? So I feel like it might happen again. But yeah, I don't think I will go back to this event unless I hear a lot more good things about it. Because I don't know, like my friend said it was unusually slow, and she's like already signed up with them for another event. So I don't know if the future events will pick up more. But I just felt like the audience there was still not really my crowd. I was kind of hoping it was more my crowd, but I don't know. Again, low foot traffic. I don't really know. It's like almost a bit of a whiplash coming from like my best-selling event ever. Like at Fan Expo, I made like 2.7K over 3 days to this event where I made like 5 sales in 5 hours. But that's just how it be. I can't really complain because I feel like I've been really lucky to be able to break even from all my markets last year, and like made such a big profit from my last market like in February. Anyways, yeah, that's the result of this market. Anyways, I kind of want to show you guys. Wait, should I take you guys off the tripod? Hold on. How do I do this? So I've been putting together this spreadsheet because honestly, all of last year I kind of just like kept it in this like random sticky note. But it's getting super messy, and I keep forgetting where my markets are happening and like how much they cost and everything. So I put together the spreadsheet, and I was hunting down some information about them. So today I actually got accepted into this car-free day, which I've tabled at one of their days last year. They had 2 dates. So I tabled at one of them, and I made like $1,000 at this event. So hopefully, I know the economy is going down, so I don't know if I can expect that much, but I'm hoping it could at least help a bit with some income. And then I got into this Art Konbini market, which is kind of like a new market, but it's ran by like 2 artists that's quite well known in the like, I only go to Vancouver conventions, but I know them from like quite a few Vancouver conventions. So hopefully it'll be well ran. And yeah, I'm really excited for this one. in particular. This one, I'm also very excited for, but it's just like I'm not looking forward to like, cause you know, like I have to bring my own tent and everything. And last year it was a little bit of a struggle. My mom helped me thankfully, but yeah, like it's just like bring your own tent table. I feel like adds so much like overhead to like is versus like these events, these anime conventions where they provide like everything, so you kind of just like show up with your stuff, which is super nice. And yeah, I don't know, I just like whipped together the spreadsheet. So this is like the name of the conventions, and these are I like made this drop downs for like applied, accepted, rejected, like waiting for I guess applications to open. So these are the ones that like I kind of heard good things about, and I did table at this one last year, and the other ones, oh, I also tabled at this one last year, but the other ones I'm kind of just like, you know, I heard good things about it. I might apply when their application's open. Oh, actually, Got Craft, their application is open already, but their table is quite expensive, so I'm thinking about trying to ask around if anyone wants to share with me. But yeah, and then this is the date of the actual market, and then the application date that like it opened at this year, just for knowledge of next year to like, so I can know the general like time of like when to keep an eye out for the applications, and then location, which is just for my sake, because like my Harumatsuri market is in like a week and a half from now, and I like just found out today where the location was, and then the cost, because I like to like add the expense of the market on the month that it happens versus like the month that I paid. I don't know if it's good, but for me, I'm like I'd rather see it in the month than like if I had to pay for like 3 markets at once, then it's too much money this month, you know, even though it did come out of my bank account this month. But it's also good for like reminding me of like when I do my like market breakdowns and stuff, how much I paid for a market, because sometimes I just have to like dig it up. Yeah, this one, the car free day, it's like a bit on the pricier end for like, because most anime conventions, they're like pretty like good, pretty cheap. I am splitting a table, that's why it's 47, but usually it's around it's less than 100, which is really good. And for Fan Expo, I'm like sharing a table, so for 3 days 126 is super duper good, versus like a lot of these like more general like markets where like it's like easily $100 to $200 a day, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that's just how Vancouver markets are. So yeah, I was working on that today. Oh, should I put you guys back on tripod? Actually, I'm about to end this vlog. So, yeah, so I'm not too sure if I'm gonna put out a vlog next week, because it's already Wednesday and I don't really know what there is to vlog about. I am getting a silhouette cutter from my friend on Saturday, so maybe I'll talk about that. I don't know. I'll see. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this vlog, and yeah, I just wanted to share, like, not all markets are successful, and that is okay. I'm telling this to myself. But it's okay. I'm not actually too sad about it. I'm kind of like moved on already. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys whenever. Bye!